In these tight economic times, it's not easy to get a loan, so some people are leaning on co-signers to get approval for the money they need. But in tonight's Don't Waste Your Money report, we've got a co-signing caution. When Nicole's friend couldn't secure a student loan on her own, Nicole wanted to help, so she agreed to co-sign.
I thought if I could help someone get their education, I should, and I didn't ever foresee there being a problem with it.
Little did she know her friend would stop paying and the creditors would come after her instead, garnishing her tax returns and ruining her credit.
Never in a million years dreamt that somebody that I trusted would move away, stop making payments, and not even bother to return my phone calls.
But it happens a lot more than most of us would think. According to the FTC, on certain types of loans, as many as 3 out of 4 borrowers now default on their obligations. Remember, as a co-signer, you're acting as more than just a reference. When you co-sign, you're technically acting as a co-borrower.
If you don't have the funds to repay the loan, they can take you to court, they can seek your possessions, they can garnish your wages, they can even add on late fees and attorney's fees to the cost of the loan.
And remember, even if they don't default, co-signing will impact your credit.
It will look like you have a larger amount of obligations than you really have for yourself, and it might hurt your ability to take on credit that you need for yourself.
Credit expert John Alzheimer says if you're considering co-signing for a friend or family member, you need to have a serious talk beforehand.
I would ask them to provide you with a copy of their credit report so that you can see if they are meeting their other loan obligations. And second, I would absolutely ask them what kind of income they're currently making and what kind of stability do they have with their employer.
And then keep checking in after the loan is secured.
You could also ask the lender to let you know anytime the borrower defaults on any kind of payment, even one payment, so that you're not taken by surprise and you can deal with a situation as it's happening as opposed to when the entire loan goes into default.
And if the worst does happen, be prepared to take over the payments. As for Nicole, the government garnished part of the debt and her friend finally paid back the loan, but it'll be years before her credit recovers.
It's very frustrating to have bad credit as a result of someone else's mistake.
So clearly there is really a lot to consider here, but make sure you think it all through before signing on a loan's dotted line to protect yourself.